Hey, is your collection full of boxes stacked up high? Well, maybe it's time to tell some of those things bye-bye. That's right, it's another installment of Cleaning My Collection here in Jimbo Fett's Toy Tomb. Recently, I found a box of unopened Lego sets, most of which are retired, hidden in the back extra bedroom of our home. This is one of several boxes of Legos that I have. Now the ones in this case are unopened, and that's because the majority of these I had two of. The great thing about Legos is they're one of the few collectibles that consistently go up in value throughout the years. So I've been slowly going through them to find out exactly what kind of treasure did I have hidden away in there. And as we review them, I may even be flipping some of these on eBay and Facebook Marketplace to try to bring in a little extra cash to feed my plastic crack habit. So let's see what's in the photo booth today. Up for a review today are the Star Wars Lego mini building sets. Yeah, these sets are from 2003. Shortly after the Attack of the Clones came out. You can tell by the light blue packaging, part of that whole Saga Collections promotional artwork. There were 4 sets in the initial wave of these mini building sets. Set number 4484, which was Luke's X-Wing and Darth Vader's Advanced TIE Fighter. Set 4485, which included Anakin and Sebulba's miniature Podracers, complete with flight stands. Set 4486 included the AT-ST and a teeny tiny Rebel Snowspeeder, no bigger than a quarter. Oh, and then the last one in the first wave was set number 4487, which included Obi-Wan Kenobi's Jedi Starfighter and of course Jango Fett's version of the Slave One. That's right, I said Slave One, not the fire spray. Let's call it by its real name, folks. So each of these sets came with 2 tiny mini vehicles that you could put together relatively quickly. I love the clamshell packaging, super hard packaging on there. Has a vacuum form Lego block right there. Although I never tried to click it on there. I wonder if a Lego block would actually link up with this thing. Oh, one of the coolest parts about these sets was the fact that it was a Build-A-Fig promotion. That's right, if you bought each of the 4 sets, in each one you would gain slightly extra pieces that along the way could be compiled to form a TIE bomber, exclusive to buying all 4 sets at that point. Very cool. Who knew Lego was going to get into the Build-A-Figure market even back in 2003? Now, like I said, these were the first wave. They were all relatively small. Lego would up their game to even slightly larger small scale vehicles. I know, slightly larger small scale. Say that 3 times fast. Including things like Millennium Falcon, about the size of a hockey puck, an AT-ST Walker, the MTT from episode 1, and several more vehicles, all in the smaller scale. Eventually, these sets would be broken up and in some cases packaged in a poly bag as convention exclusives or store exclusives or free with a purchase of. Things like the X-Wing, you could find that hanging on the peg all by itself in a little poly bag for about $5. These sets, check this out. Original Walmart sticker on there. That's right, you're reading it correctly. $3.84 for a Lego set. Man, you'd be hard pressed to find a minifig for that price these days in the Lego store, let alone an entire building set. I love the packaging on these. I wish Lego would kind of bring this kind of stuff back, or even Hasbro for that matter. But back in the day, I had to have 2 of everything. I needed 1 on card and 1 loose to play with. So I ended up with doubles of all these sets. That's right, I had an opener and I had these guys still mint on card. So I would build each of the sets and I showcased them in some acrylic cases all over the Toy Tomb at that point. But these guys ended up in a box, and they've been in and out of a box for over 20 years in one form or another. From closet to closet, apartment to apartment, house to house, storage units. They've survived floods and everything like that, never being damaged, but collecting dust along the way. So it's time to send them on their way to a new home. If you're interested in making part of the Toy Tomb part of your collection room, I'll be sure to post the link for my eBay listings in the show notes down below. Do you like this format? Have you been picking some of these up by the registers, or maybe you picked one up in a Star Wars advent calendar along the way? Or do you prefer the ones with the minifig pilots riding in the cockpits? Drop me a line down in the comments below. Let me know which way you would go. Oh, and while you're down there, be sure to hit the subscription button, ring that bell so you get notifications every time we're back in the Toy Tomb, and give this video a thumbs up if you dig the content I'm putting out there. In the meantime, may the toys be with you.